Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to smoke a turkey. It's just a regular old butter rub, and we've been injecting it for the past few days. So we're going to show you, this is probably going to be our last injection, and we're going to let it sit for several hours and then we'll put it in the smoker. But we've been injecting it, what Josh, 3-4 days? 3 days?
3 days,
yeah, so just inject it once a day, twice a day if you have the time, depending on how heavy you do it. But we've been using this Tony's injectable. This is just regular butter. They have all different flavors. You can use whatever you want. And I'm going to show you what I found best as far as how to inject it. It's really not much to it. A lot of people do it a lot of different ways. But real quick, you can just go in, and we got different holes on both sides of the needle. So keep in mind where that's orientated and how you go in. Go in, pick a good spot, and what I'll do is I'll go ahead and shoot a little bit in, and then you can rotate 90 degrees and shoot a little bit. That way it's going to shoot in all directions. Then you pull back a little bit and kind of do the same thing. You can tell from where we've injected it in the past few days where it's starting to come out. But another tip, while you're in here in the same hole, so you don't have that happen over the course of 3 days, as you get almost out, just go ahead and angle it over and go in the same hole but at a different angle. So down in the meat, you're getting all around it with the benefit of just using one hole. So that's the plan. Like I said, we'll get it injected up, let it sit for a few hours, and we'll throw it on the smoker. Gonna make the rub now for that turkey. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this going. That's the timer. We need some temp. So we cut up some veggies. It takes half an apple, but I had a small apple, so I went ahead and used the whole thing.
Veggies are fruit?
Yep. Whatever an apple is. Did I say veggies?
You did.
So there's the apple. And this is a cup of onions, 1.5 teaspoons of that good hot pepper, some Cayenne.
Good old Cayenne.
1.5. 2 teaspoons of thyme. Oh, that's not going to work. Half a tablespoon of minced garlic. 3/4 cup of apple cider vinegar. 1¼ tablespoon of salt. Three tablespoons of olive oil.
That Earl.
Wasn't that Popeye's girlfriend?
Probably.
3 tablespoons of honey. And ½ a cup of brown sugar. We're going to cook all this down about 10 minutes. Just basically going to try to cook these apples down where they're nice and soft. So let this sit here and simmer. Got it on medium heat. Give it about 10 minutes and we'll be back with you. All right, so it's been about 10 minutes. Got it all cooked down. The apples are nice and soft now. So we're going to put it in this blender, blend it up nice and smooth. That way we can baste it on the turkey.
What consistency are you looking for?
Just where it's nice and smooth. I don't want it necessarily like in a puree or anything, but just where it's all smooth. This thing's running over the edge.
You probably didn't put that together right.
I'm sure I didn't.
Cooking's a woman's job. So still got a little bit of chunks in it.
A little bit, not a whole lot. Alright, so the turkey's been in there for, I don't know, 2.5 hours at 240. We're gonna go ahead and put a little bit of this baste on it.
Let smoke come out. Wait, nobody ever seen a Craftsman baster.
Oh man, you know, gotta have them high quality tools, even when you're cooking. So we're gonna do this several times, about every 45 minutes to an hour throughout the cooking process. So you don't have to go real heavy right now. It'll build up a real good coating on it. But this is all there is to it. Alright, so we're over here. It's been about a cold can, so it's time to baste this turkey again. So let's get on with that.
So like you said, we've had a few. But now, whoo, man, look at that smoke. Oh boy.
Slather that meat, son.
That's looking right. We gonna get this thing good and wet.
That what?
That what? That wet ass turkey.
This should be our last time to do it. So another 45 minutes to an hour should be ready to come off.
I'm telling you what.
Should be ready to get off.
It's looking right. The good thing, if you look at it, we're about used up too. So the amount is
In your
about
bowl?
right. Do what?
your
In the bowl, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You base it up, get it good and wet. Tell you what, that unit smells good. I ain't mad at it. Hopefully it's as good as it smells.
It looks delicious. Don't we know someone that says you eat with your eyes?
Yeah, Matt Pittman from Meat Church, man. That dude said you eat with your eyes first. And he ain't lying because my mouth is watering right now. That dude looks good. And there we are. Last little bit. Done.
Perfect. So another hour or so should be done. You gotta get your little pink margarita. Finish that off.
You just mad because you can't drink a real drink. Over there with them lattes.
This is a real man's drink here.
Take 15 of them.
And
Take one of these.
what is that called? Panty dropper? Maybe.
Drop your panties, maybe.
What makes you think I wear any? Alright, time to pull this thing off. See what she look like. Oh yeah. Let's see if we can do this without dropping it.
Handled that like a pro.
Look at that bird. Looks tasty.
It do. That it do. That unit looks hot. Look at that concentration.
Ooh.
Better not mess it up because that's dinner.
I'm gonna try not to. Look at that. Look how juicy that is in there. That's what you get when you inject it for 3 days.
This ain't no middle of the mall turkey.
It ain't that.
That's probably the most moist turkey I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
And what temperature was it?
240.
240. Here we go.
Look at it just falling apart. There's one breasticis.
One turkey titty. You a breast or a leg man?
Here, just tell me what you think. Try that.
Look, I can tell by touching it. That smoke is just right. Man.
That'll work.
That's better than Thanksgiving Day.
Pretty good flavor, isn't it?
A real good flavor. That baste you did on the outside got a little bit of sweet to it.
Mm-hmm. Look at that. Come try this. Any good?
So moist and juicy. Delicious. I like it.
You gonna slice yours up like sandwich thin?
Oh yeah,
Put it
that's
on
exactly what
sandwiches?
I'm gonna do. Gotta try out that new slicer we got.
Alright, here we go. Let's see what this dude does.
Wake back up.
Well, I didn't know if that blade was gonna fall off and kill me.
Get some pressure.
And need a bigger piece of meat, I think.
Do you? Shane said that looked good.
Does that look good for sandwich meat?
Oh, yeah. That's exactly what I like to see on mine.
Alright, here we go.
Why are you scared?
Because it all says be careful of the sharp blade.
And there's a bunch of alcohol that's on them.
Now, there's been a cold Cayenne involved somewhere along the way, I'm sure.
8 cold can.
8?
And a few margaritas. It's like butter.
Slicing it really well.
So what did you say, biting in?
I know it would. I mean, look at all this. Let me wash my hands. Look at all this sandwich meat. Let's see if I can get this plate over here.
Ooh.
I mean, look at that.
That's a good looking piece of meat.
Right?
Can't wait.
I think it did pretty good.
Yeah. Somehow, one piece found a way over here.
Be slinging, man. Hey, sometimes you gotta sling your meat. Wherever it may go. So, makes a mess. But to get that good quality thin cut.
Yeah, it's just like you go to a deli, man.
Oh, absolutely. Look at that.
And you do it right at your house.
I mean, that's tearing apart when you pull it off, but
That's exactly
look
how I
how
like my
thin
sandwich meat.
that is. So, I'm good.
Awesome. So guys, look. That's how you do a smoked turkey. Inject it for 3 days straight. Then slice it up on the meat slicer. So make sure you guys like and subscribe and comment on what you think down below.